What's going on, guys? I'm back at it again. I'm gonna just do a walkthrough on this unit here with you guys, and just show you guys how these most of these Mcquay units operate. They're all a little different. Some Mcquays have more controls than others. However, this one here doesn't have much on it besides your basic stuff. It does have a VFD for the condenser fan, for the blower motor here. And we are running in auto right now at 51 hertz. It does have the Microtech 3, and you do have some contactors and overloads for your condenser fan motors and for your compressors. There's really not much to it, but I just wanted to get into this Microtech with you guys and show you guys the things you can do with this Microtech and things you can't do. So first of all, whenever you come up to one of these units, most of the time you're only going to have about 4 or 5 options on this Microtech here. Right now we have quite a few more because we typed in the password, but like I said, if you go in here and you can type in that password's always going to be 6363. That's pretty much their standard password for you to get into this big main menu here. In this mode, you can view a lot of things here, such as set points, temperatures, and everything else. One thing I wanted to go with you guys over is the manual control mode. Manual control mode I use a lot for troubleshooting reasons. If I have a compressor that's not wanting to stage on, if I have a condenser fan motor that's not wanting to come on, etc., I can kick it on in manual control. If I replace the VFD on the condenser for the blower motor for whatever reason, or I just want to run the blower motor, I can do it on manual control. So we're going to go ahead and go through that real quick here. Manual control, we selected it, and we're going to go from normal to manual. Everything is going to shut down when you do that, because right now we are in manual mode, but there is no signal for anything to run. So what you can do, first things first, this unit here has outside air damper. However, I think that damper, that damper is not operating at the moment. It is stuck. So anyhow, that damper should close when the unit shuts down, but like I said, it is stuck, so we don't have to mess with that. But you also have a supply fan command, and if you hit that on, what it's going to do is it's going to send a command to your drive. So now your drive is ready to start. 2 things you want on a drive is going to be a start stop and a speed reference to make your drive run. A lot of times if you have a start stop signal but no speed reference, if your drive has a minimum reference or a minimum speed, it will speed up to that minimum speed with the start command and doesn't need a speed reference to speed up to that speed. So so we're gonna go ahead and go into speed command, and you can set this to whatever you like. If you want to set it to 50 hertz, you can set that, and there goes your drive. It's going to ramp up to, I'm sorry, 50%, and your drive is going to ramp up to 50%, which is going to be about 30 hertz. So let's watch it, and it should stop at 30. There you go. It's at 30 hertz. And if you want to change that to 100%, you can go ahead and do so as well. And then your drive should keep on speeding up and stop at 60 hertz, 100%. You do have the option as well to turn on your compressors here. Just kick on that compressor there, contactor pulled in, kick on that compressor. You have all 4 of them here, and contactors pulled in, and I don't know if you guys can hear it, but compressors are running. Condenser fan motors have not came on yet, and just so you guys know, on the condenser fan motors, 2 of these condenser fan motors, which in this case it's going to be these 2 contactors, are going to pull in on a pressure switch. These 2 contactors here are being controlled by the Microtech on a temperature range. That is changeable in the Microtech. You could change that setting. However, that's how that's set. So if you guys have a lot of head pressure issues on these units, that might be something you want to look at after verifying all your other basics, that the condenser coils are clean, etc. So we can we're gonna go ahead and just turn these compressors off, so we don't keep running them right now. Go ahead and turn those off. Now we have two condenser fan outputs on here. Like I said, two contactors. If I kick this one on, this contactor pulled in. If I kick the other one on, it's going to be this contactor that's going to pull in here. And there goes that one there, just pulled in. So that's pretty much how you that's pretty much how these units operate. You do have your heating outputs as well here, so you can stage your heaters on, your reheat valve. This unit does have a reheat coil in it, so we're going to go ahead and put this back in normal. One thing you want to do when you put it back in normal is you're going to have to go back and change your control mode from off to auto net or wherever you had it set before. So you might want to look at that and see where it was set before. A lot of times it's going to be set the same as what occupied mode is, but they can be different. So you want to go ahead and make sure you have that set up exactly where it was at. Other than that, you can get into some configuration stuff here. Be very careful on what you change. If I go to commission unit, and like I said about the contactors for the condenser fan motors, I go to cooling setup, and I can go down, and here goes your condenser fan motor outputs. Below 60 degrees, it will allow the condenser fan motors to come on. I mean above 60 degrees, sorry. Below 60 degrees, these two condenser fan motors will not run. So you do have that as well on there. So might be something you guys want to look at if you're having head pressure issues, like I said. So you just kind of got to play with it a little bit. It's just take some reading and going over, and pretty simple controller, pretty easy to operate for the most part. And that's really about it. Like I said, this unit does have a reheat coil, and it's got your evaporator coil, reheat coil, your reheat valve. It's going to be here. It's a modulating reheat valve. It is this one down here. It's going to be your modulating reheat valve. So like I said, guys, it's a very simple unit to work on. There's not much on this unit. Some of them can be a little bit more complicated than others. However, this one is really pretty generic, pretty basic. And I hope you guys like the video. I'm gonna be sure to post up, this is actually your heater cabinet here. I'm electric heat. I'm gonna be sure to post up more videos for you guys, and maybe some videos that are a little bit more in detail, as some of the units that I work on are a little bit more complicated than this one. Some more videos on some chillers, some VAVs, or some VRFs, mini splits. I work on everything, so I will be posting videos on everything I work on pretty much. And as long as you guys like the content, I'll keep on posting. Just like and subscribe, and I really appreciate it, guys. I'll see you guys